Hello and thank you for joining us on AN24 News Round. Here are the major headlines. Northern elders demand Buhari's resignation. Okonjo emerges Forbes African Person of the Year 2020. Facebook news to launch in UK next year. The news in details after this break. The Economic Community of West African States has condemned the incessant terrorist attack in northern Nigeria. Boko Haram terrorists had recently attacked a village in Koshobe and other rural communities in the Jere local government area of Borno State. The body in a statement said ECOWAS is hurt by these senseless killings and condemns vigorously this terrorist attack. The commission demanded that the perpetrators of the crime be brought to justice. The ECOWAS Commission extended its condolence to the federal government, the government of Borno State, and the families of the victims, and wished a speedy recovery to the wounded. Northern Elders Forum has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to resign for failure to combat increasing insecurity in the country. The call came just as the Senate rose from a marathon debate on the last Saturday's beheading of over 43 rice farmers in Borno State, declaring that the federal government had breached Section 14, subsection 1, which made security and welfare the sole purpose of its existence. Northern Elders, in a statement on Tuesday by its Director, Publicity and Advocacy, Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, noted that life had lost its value under the present administration due to the absence of political will to fight the Boko Haram insurgency and other threats such as banditry, rustling and kidnapping. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Senate has condemned President Muhammadu Buhari for failing to fire the nation's service chief as demanded in the past. Senators argue that the continued retention of the military top brass by Buhari implied that the president, as commander-in-chief of the country, had failed in his most primary assignment of securing the nation. They made a declaration while adopting a motion sponsored by former Borno State Governor, Senator Kashim Shettima. Senate equally adopted the position that any government that could not discharge the basic obligation of securing citizens was not worthy of legitimacy. Rejecting the figure of 43 earlier released as the number of slain farmers, the upper chamber said it got a more authentic figure of 67 from residents of Kwashabe village in Zambari, where the killing took place. It urged the president to probe allegations of corruption and leakages within the security structure and put mechanisms in place to foster transparency and ensure all resources meant and deployed for security were used for the purpose. Lagos State Governor Babajide on Tuesday reiterated his administration's commitment to prioritize programs that gives youths more opportunities to thrive. Governor Sanwo-Olu affirmed this while receiving the management team of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, who paid him a courtesy visit at the Lagos South Marina. The governor said the recent developments in Nigeria, especially the NSAS protests, necessitated the need to do more in engaging the youths, a project which his administration is committed to, adding that the protest by the youths is a clarion call for people in positions of leadership, saying there is a need to deal with the root cause of what brought about the protests. The former Minister of Finance, Ngozi Okonjo has emerged Forbes African Person of the Year 2020. This was announced in a tweet by the world's leading voice for entrepreneurial success and free enterprise on Tuesday. While reacting to the recognition, the prime candidate for the office of the Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO, expressed a delight at the recognition and dedicated the award to Africans facing the health and socio-economic challenges of COVID-19. A tweet said the award is for fellow Africans suffering the health and economic impact of COVID-19. She noted that their energy and resilience inspires her. And finally, on the news, Facebook on Tuesday said it will launch its new tab feature in Britain in 2021, paying publishers for stories delivered through the world's leading social network. The arrival of Facebook News in January comes after the service was rolled out in the United States in 2019 and is part of plans to extend it worldwide, the US company said. Facebook Director of News, Joseph Du, said the company was in active negotiations to bring the feature to France and Germany. Media companies have struggled with dwindling advertising revenue and print sales as content has moved online and become available for free, forcing a host of titles to close. And with that, we have come to the end of the news on AN24 TV. Thank you for watching.